now. So we're live. The first thing that I want to give you, or we want to do a series of challenge. So I believe you are so much good at challenging questions. So that is what now we want to discuss. So the first question that you want to have: what is the only country that borders both the Atlantic Ocean and the Mediterranean Sea? Which is the only country that borders both the Atlantic Ocean and the Mediterranean Sea? Which is this only country that borders the Atlantic and the Mediterranean Sea? So let's see who is sharper. Let's see who is sharper on this. Let's see who is sharper on this. Okay, so I'll give you 10 seconds so that not 10 seconds but 1 minute so that you can respond to that particular question. Then now from there we shall move to the next question. So that's the question that you have. So which is the only country that borders both the Atlantic Ocean and the Mediterranean Sea? Which is the only country that borders both the Atlantic Ocean and the Mediterranean Sea? So let's see who can get that. So that now from there, now we shall move to the next thing. So let's check. So from the clock, I can see 20 minutes, 20 seconds remaining. 20 seconds remaining. So that now we can move to the next. 20 seconds remaining. 20 seconds remaining for that, so that now we can move to the next person. So our question is so simple. So which is the only country that borders both the Mediterranean Sea and the Atlantic Ocean? So let's see who is getting that question right now. So time is up. So that country is Spain. So the correct answer is Spain. So question number 2. What is the hardest natural substance on Earth? What is the hardest natural substance on Earth? What is the hardest natural substance on Earth? So 30 seconds remaining. What is the hardest natural substance on Earth? So what is the hardest natural substance on Earth? So this one is a challenging question. What is the hardest natural substance on Earth? So if you know the answer, just comment your answers there below. 30 seconds remaining so that I can give the correct answer. What is the hardest natural substance on Earth? The hardest natural substance on Earth. 30 seconds remaining. So since there's no response, let me give the response. It is diamond. So diamond is the hardest natural substance on Earth. So question number 3. Who was the first person to step on the moon? Who was the first person to step on the moon? Let's give the response. So if you're joining, it is a challenging questions and answer. Who was the first person to step on the moon? Let me get the response from the viewers down below. The first person to step on the moon. Who was this person? The first person to step on the moon. Let me give 30 seconds so that I can get the response. 1 minute will be okay. Who was the first person to step on the moon? Let me get the answers from the comment section down below. If this question is challenging to you, then you owe me a gift. You owe me a gift if you can't get this question right. Who was the first person to step on the moon? So let me give the answer. So the person was called Armstrong. The person was called Armstrong. So the other question, which African country has the most pyramids? Veliveki. Hi to you, Veliveki. It's a challenging questions and answer, Veliveki. Give me this. Which country in Africa has the most pyramids? Which country in Africa has the most pyramids? Which country in Africa has the most pyramids? So when you get to whichever place, you'll get several pyramids in this African country. Which is this African country that has the most pyramids? If you can't get this, then you owe me a gift. Which African country has the most pyramid? Egypt. Nice one, nice one, nice one. Nell 254 have got it. Egypt. Let's appreciate Nell. Let's appreciate Nell with a clap. Let's appreciate Nell. It's called Egypt. Nice one. The next question that we have is here is this. This is the next question. Which is the largest desert in the world? Which is the largest desert in the world? Which is the largest desert in the world? In the whole world. The largest desert. If none can't get this, you owe me a gift. Which is the largest desert in the world? Let me get this from someone. The largest desert in the world. You can't miss to get the largest desert in the world. You cannot miss. Which is the largest desert in the world? The largest desert. You go everywhere. You compare all the deserts in the entire world, the Africa, the Europe, the Asia. Which is the largest desert in the world? 30 seconds remaining. 30 seconds remaining. 30 seconds remaining so that I can give the answer on this. So the largest desert in the world is called Antarctica. Antarctica is the largest desert in the world. So that is the largest desert in the world. Which language has the most native speakers? Which language has the most native speakers in the world? Which language has most of the native speakers in the world? Any response? Which language has most of the native speakers in the entire world? So it's a challenging questions. So the Mandarin, or we can call it Chinese. The language is Mandarin, or we can call it Chinese. Then the other question, a farm has 17 cows. A farmer has 17 goats, or we can call them cows. A farm has 17 cows. All of them but 6 ran away. All of them but 6 ran away. How many are left? A farm has 17 cows. All but 6 ran away. How many are left? How many cows are left? Because a farm has 17 cows. All of them but only 6 ran away. How many cows are left? How many? Let me get the answer on the comment section. Let me get the answer on the comment section. You guys are faster. You guys are bright, man. A farmer has 17 cows. All of them 6 ran away. How many are left? Answer. You guys, you owe me. Answer. Where is Nell 254? You could have responded to this very fast. Answer. A farmer has 17 cows. All of them except 7 left. All but 6 ran away. A farmer has 17 cows. All but 6 ran away. How many cows are left? A farm has 17 cows. All but 6 ran away. How many are left? 11. Nell, 11. Good trial, Nell. Good trial. But the answer is not 11. Let me look for the next person. A farm has 17 cows, right? All but 6 ran away. How many cows are left? All but 6 ran away. How many cows are left? A farmer has, by the way, guys, if you have not subscribed to this channel and you're getting in for the first time, please remember to subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. Very fast. Then we proceed. A farmer has 17 cows. All but 6 ran away. How many are left? So 30 seconds. So the answer, nice one, Nell. It's 6. So the correct answer is 6. Oh, Nell is getting almost everything. By the way, we owe Nell a gift. She has almost, I don't know if is he or she, has almost get all of these questions right. We owe her a gift. We owe her a gift. So the answer is 6. The answer is 6. The answer is 6. My next question, which gas do plants take in during photosynthesis? Which gas do plants take in during photosynthesis? Which gas do plants take in during photosynthesis? Which gas is this? Which gas do plants take in during photosynthesis? Which gas? Which gas? If you're joining this channel for the first time, it's a challenging question. Which gas do plants take in during photosynthesis? It's as simple as that, man. Which gas do plants take in during photosynthesis? Which gas? Which gas, man? Which gas do plants take in during photosynthesis? Oxygen, Nell, good trial, good trial. Which gas do plants take in during photosynthesis? If you're joining this channel, you could, for the first time, give us the name of the gas that the plants take in during photosynthesis. Which gas do plants take in during photosynthesis? Which gas? Which gas? Start. Which gas do plants take in 2 minutes? Which gas do plants take in during photosynthesis? So the correct answer is carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide. Let's remain with 2 more questions to go. 2 more? Yeah, 2 more questions, man, so that you can wind up this. So the next question is, which part of human body can continue to grow throughout the life? Which part of the human body can continue to grow throughout the life? Which part of human body can continue to grow throughout the life? Which part of the human body can continue to grow throughout the human life? Which part of the human body can continue? Even if you are 100, this part of your body can continue to grow. If you don't get this one, you owe me a gift. Which part of the human body can continue to grow even when you are 100 years, 80 years, 70 years, 90? It can continue to grow. 30 seconds, then I give you the response. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. So the part of the human body that can continue to grow throughout the life, it is the nose and the ears. The nose will continue to grow, and the ears can continue to grow throughout the life. Oh, Neil have tried. Neil have said it is nail and the hair. It reaches a point in life when now the nails turns white and they no longer grow. Yeah. And even the hair also. The hair reaches a point whereby it stops growing. It just stands to be white. The next question, then we can wind it. Whereby now we are asking ourselves that which planet rotates in the opposite direction? Which planet rotates on the opposite direction? Which planet rotates in the opposite direction? Which planet rotates on the opposite direction? Okay? Which planet rotates in the opposite direction? Which planet? Before I give you a break, give me this. Which planet rotates in the opposite direction? Those who are joining us, we are talking about the challenging. Which planet moves in the opposite direction? Okay. No response. Which, we call it what moves? Which planet moves in the opposite direction? The planet is Venus. So Venus keeps on moving on the opposite direction. So we can go to break, we refresh, then later on we can come back onto this. Liara Periara, you owe me a gift. Liara Periara, you owe me a gift because you didn't respond to any of these questions. It's only Nell 254 who tried to respond to these questions. So we owe Nell a gift. We owe Nell a gift. We owe Nell a gift. So that is how it all went. So it's a challenge. So challenges are always good. So let's keep here updated. In the next 10 minutes, we shall proceed with our questions. We shall proceed with our questions. In the next, we shall proceed So we are back again to this challenging broadcast, what we were trying to do. So we have given ourselves a little bit of break. So now we can proceed. Richard is saying, Richard, I can't read this, man. I can't read this. Oh, Richard, I can't read this, man. Can't read this, man. Maybe. But let's proceed with our questions that we were asking before we went away. Before we went away, we were trying to check those who know these challenging questions and those who don't know. Now, it's challenging. It's challenging. Richard, what are you talking about, man? Tell us what you're talking about, because I'm just seeing things you're writing, but I can't interpret them. Maybe try speaking in a language or writing something that I can understand. But anyway, we can proceed, man. Now we were proceeding with what is called challenging questions. There was where we were, challenging questions. The next question that we want to ask ourselves: what can travel around the world while staying in the same corner? What can travel around the world while staying on the same corner? Techno blood never. Hey, hi. Let me not even complete reading it because it's a bit difficult. Man, remember that my time is ending. Hi, Techno. My time is ending. My life goal is ending. Someone to do what they do. They know they can do best. I'm remaining with 4 minutes, 18 seconds. Man, behave. Let's proceed. Okay, so what can travel around the world? What can travel around the world while staying in the same corner? What can travel around the world while still staying on the same corner? So anyway, it is called a stamp. A stamp. A stamp can stay around the world while staying traveling on the same corner. So what gets wetter as it dries? Oh, the sun. You've tried. A stamp. Yes, Holy Spalls got it right. It's called a stamp. It's called a stamp. Nice. Let us appreciate Holy Spoil. He gets it right. It is called a stamp. So the next question is this: what gets wetter as it dries? What gets wetter as it dries? What gets wetter as it dries? Who can try this? What gets wetter as it dries? So someone to try this. What gets wetter as it dries? What gets wetter as it dries? So we have 30 seconds to do it, and remember that my live goal is also about to end. I remaining in 3 minutes, 3 seconds, man. Do something, surprise me with a live gift. I'll appreciate. So the question is, what gets wetter as it dries? What gets wetter as it dries? Oh, Techno have said it's cloud. Good trial, Techno. Good trial. I love people who trying. Let's appreciate Techno, Holy Spoils. These people are trying. 30 seconds, then I give you the correct response. What gets wetter as it dries? As it dries, it gets wet. The moment it tries to dry again it gets wet. The Holy Paul says it is sun. Wow, good trial, good trial, Holy Spoils. I love people are trying. They're trying to juggle their mind and see what is this thing that gets wetter as it dries, man. Feel like those people are trying, man, and surprise me the live gift, live goal. What gets wetter as it dries? 10 seconds remaining, then I shall give the correct response. What gets wetter? The mouth. Techno have tried. The mouth. You have tried, Techno. You are just about, you are remaining with a small thing, then you hit it on the head. What gets wetter as it dries? What gets wetter as it dries? So let me give now the response. So the response is the towel. The towel gets wetter as it dries. The more the towel begins to dry like this, again now and the person takes it, wipe the body with it, then again it gets wet. Again it starts to get dry, another person comes, use it. Yeah, so that is it, Techno. Yeah, it's challenging questions. Yeah. So the next question is this: which month of the year has 28 days? Which month of the year has 28 days? Which month? There is this month that has only 28 days. Which one? Which month of the year has 20? February. Ah, good travel. Just say. Now, February, but sometimes February has 29 days. We can't agree with you just anyway, good travel. Anel is saying all of them. Correct. Anel got it right. Let's appreciate Anel. Wow, 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 wow. Anel gets it right. All the month has got 28 days. No month has got less than 28 days. So that's why we are saying that all of them. So Anel is right when the point is all of them. The next question, this one is more interesting. What has a head and a tail but no body? What has a head and a tail but no body? No body. A head and a tail but no body. What has, oh, Techno also got it right, the previous question, all of them. That is the previous question. So the new question is this: what has a head and a tail and no body? A coin. Ah, Nell deserves. Anyway, guys, we need to appreciate Nell. Nell is almost hitting these answers right. We need to appreciate her with something. A fridge, not really. It's a coin. Techno, it's a coin. It's not a fridge. Nell has it right. It's a coin. Ah, Nell is it's amazing. Nell, where are you from? We need to get to know where you're from so that people get to know that how you are hitting these things on the head. You don't joke with the questions, man. You are hitting them on the head. Next question is this: if you drop a yellow heart in the Red Sea, what will it become? Ah, Nell is in Nairobi, Kenya. Nice one. So Kenyans are really bright like this. Oh, but not really bright. I mean, Kenyans know how to approach challenging questions. That is what I mean. If you drop a yellow heart in the Red Sea, what will it become? If you drop a yellow heart on the Red Sea, what will it become? You happens to drop, you had a yellow heart, that's the heart, you weigh it on the head, then you happens to drop it on the sea. What will it become? A goldfish? Ah, good travel, Techno. Good travel. What will it become? You have a yellow heart, you drop it at the sea. What will it become? 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 So any trial, any trial, any trial, any trial. I have amazing people in the house. People try. I have amazing people in the house. Techno is just next to the point, but just a little more, then you'll get there to the point, Techno. A little more, a little more. So the question is, if you happens to drop the yellow heart on the Red Sea, what will it become? Oh, a hint. Just okay, a hint. It starts with W. It starts with W. I see hearts. Oh, not the heart, but the heart that you're wearing. It maybe protects you from the sun or it can protect you from the rain. So what will it become? You happens to drop it where? On this Red Sea. Not just a sea, but on the Red Sea. What will it become? What will it become? You have a yellow heart, you drop it on the Red Sea. What will it become? By the way, you should be liking the live stream so that other people can also be recommended on it. Oh, a whale. Good child, good child. So like the stream, guys. Like the stream so that other people can also be notified so that they can join the live stream. So like if you haven't like, and remember to subscribe also. Techno is saying aware. Okay, good travel, Techno. You're just closer to it, Techno. Keep it up. You're just closer to it. And guys, this is my live goal that I'm trying to do it. Surprise me with a live goal. I think it's on your screen, guys. It's just on your screen. So, do something about it. So, what it will become now, let me give you the answer to that because it seems it is somehow tougher. Okay, it will become wet. It will become wet. It will become wet. Okay, okay, it will become wet. Hi, sorry about that. Sorry about that. I was doing something, so I just had to mute a little bit. Okay. So the next question that I want to ask you is that what runs? What runs but never walks? What runs but never walks? Has a bed but never sleeps? And has a mouth but never eats? You get it, man? What runs but never walks? It runs but it never walks. It has a bed but it never sleeps. It has a bed but never sleeps and has a mouth but never eats. So that's a nice question. That's a nice question. So that's a nice challenging questions that you guys should respond it within the shortest time. A river. Nell got it right. Oh, yeah. Nell from Nairobi, Kenya. You are sharper. Like I always hear people from Kenya are sharper, and you are proving to be one. Now I can agree. So the answer is Nairobi. The answer is Nairobi. So that's the correct answer. It runs, it has a bed, but it never sleeps. So it runs, but it never walks. It has a bed, but it never sleeps. It has a mouth, but never eats. So the correct answer is a river. Take no, it's a river, not a waterfall. Because when you're talking about a waterfall, a waterfall doesn't have a bed, but a river has a bed, but it doesn't sleep on its bed. A river runs but doesn't walk. So Nell is correct when the response is the river. I don't know how to call Nell a he or a she. I'm getting some problem. They can clarify on that. Haya, let's proceed. The next question. I am tall when I am young and short when I'm old. I'm tall when I'm, oh, Nell is he. Thank you. Now I'll be referring to you as he from now henceforth. I'm tall when I'm young and short when I'm old. Who am I? I am tall when I'm young and I am short when I am old. Who am I? Who am I? That's the question. It's a challenging question. I am tall when young and short when old. Who am I? Who am I? The response, man. I'm waiting for the response. The response. I am tall when I'm young and short when I am old. Oh, Techno is saying I give a hint. The hint starts with C. C. The hint starts with C. 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 The hint starts with C. C. Anybody? I'm tall. I'm tall when young, and when I'm getting older, I am short. When I'm getting older, I am short. When getting older, I'm short. But I am tall when young. Who am I? Who am I? So maybe this one proves to be a challenge. I'll give the correct response for this. So the answer is a candle. The answer is a candle. When the candle is young, it proves to be tall. But when the candle begins to get older, now it proves to be doing what? To be short, because it's like it's finishing. It's like it's finishing. The next question, those who are joining, it's a challenging question. What has one eye but can't see? What has one eye but can't see? What has one eye but can see? The response. We are waiting for the response. What has, yes, take now. That one was the correct answer. It was the candle. So what has one eye but can't see? It has only one eye but it can't see. It has one eye but can't see. So what's the correct response? What has one eye but can't see? 30 seconds, then I give you the correct response. What has one eye but can't see? What has one eye? 20 seconds remaining, then I give the answer. What you guys, you can try. We have the brain, we have the brain, we can't try with our brain. Hit your brain, hit the brain so that you can mouth or a bulb. Okay, good trial, Techno, good trial. What has one eye but can't see? What has one eye but can't see? A watch, good trial, Nell. A watch, good trial. I'm remaining with 10 seconds, then I can give the response. What has one eye but can't see? But can't see? Just one eye like this, but it can't see. And the eyes are functioning, but they can't see. What is this? So the correct answer is a needle. A needle. A needle has got only one eye that we are using for making our clothes when they are torn. But now it can see, but it's operating. It has an eye, but it can't see. So Techno, the correct response is the needle. The needle. The needle. The next question, this one is interesting. Hear this out. What belongs to you but is used more by others? What belongs to you but is used more than? So what belongs to you? So the correct answer was is your name. The correct answer was your name. The next question is this. The next question is this. So this one is a bit interesting, man. What comes down but never goes up? What comes down but never goes up? What comes down but never goes up? It keeps on coming down, 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 down. Rain. Nell got it right. It is rain. So the rain will continue to come down, but it will never go up. So that's the correct response. The name or the response is the rain. The next question. Techno also got it right. It is rain. Nice one. So the rain will only keep on going down, but it doesn't go up. So the next question, which animal can sleep for 3 years without eating? Which animal can sleep for 3 years without eating anything? Which animal is this? It can sleep for 3 years without eating anything. Which animal can sleep for 3 years without eating? Which animal can sleep for 3 years without eating? Which animal is this? 10 seconds, then you can I can I can give you the response. Which animal can sleep for 3 years without eating? Snake. Techno is about to get it, but something. So, our question is, our question is, our question, our question is, which animal can sleep for which animal can sleep for 3 years without eating anything? The correct answer is a snail. A snail. Oh, Techno got it, man. A snail. Nail, it's not a crocodile. Techno got it right. It's a snail. Now, between Techno and Nail, and Nail is like Techno is now beginning to see things in a different way. Techno is beginning to take over you. Watch keenly. Watch keenly. Watch keenly. Techno is coming a long way. Okay. So the next question: what has keys but can't open locks? What has keys? It has the key, but it can't open any lock. What has the key, but it cannot open any lock? It can't even open. Assume you've happened to lock the door. It cannot even lock the door. You have the key. Education is the key. uh, Nell have tried. Education is the key. You have tried. So the question is, what has key but can't open any lock? It can't open any lock, or we can call it the padlock. They cannot open the padlock. Yet it has keys, but it can't open any lock. Piano. Nail, now you're right, man. Piano. Techno, it wasn't a Kyola. You've tried it, but Nail hit the nail on the head. It is piano. Piano has the key, but those key cannot open any lock. They can't open any lock. They can't open any lock. I see how you guys are going. How I was joking with education. I knew it, man. I knew you're joking. Back then days, people were being told that education is the key. Education is the key. So maybe we grew up knowing that education is the key. But is nowadays education the key? Maybe you people can give the response. If nowadays education is the key. Yeah, techno, it's the piano. Which country is both an let me leave. What do you call a place where books are kept? What do you call a place where books are kept? True, they hid the key for exactly. They hid the key from us. I don't know where they kept the key when they kept on saying that education is the key for success. Nell, I've got this even before we discussed the first one. But you're right. A library is a place where books are kept. You are correct, Nell. So what I was saying is that they kids say that education is the key to success. But now people are getting educated, but now they realize that what is the key so that now we can be successful in life. So that is the challenge, man. Is the challenge. Yeah. What can fill a room but takes up no space? What can fill a room but takes up no space? It can fill the room, but it takes up no space. And oxygen. Nell, good trial, good trial, good trial. But you are almost the answer. So, what can fill a room but takes up no space? What can fill up the room but takes up no space? Air. Nell is struggling to come up clearly. You are just next to the answer. What can fill up the room but takes up no space? So the correct answer is light. The correct answer is light. A light can fill, yes, Nell. A light can fill the space, but it takes no space. A light can fill a room, but it takes no space. A light can fill a room, but it takes no place. Nice one. Next question. What gets sharper the more you use it? What gets sharper? Techno, you had tried it. What gets sharper the more you use it? What gets sharper the more you use it? The more you use it, it gets nice one, Nell. It's your brain. It's your brain. So the brain, the more you use the brain, the more it becomes sharper. The same way you are discussing right now. The more we are using our brain, the more it gets sharper. So the more you use your brain, the more it gets sharper. So techno isn't not carbon dioxide, but it is the brain. So the more it gets sharper. Yes, now we can proceed. We can proceed. Now we can proceed. We can proceed. We can proceed. We can proceed. We can proceed, man. We can proceed. We can proceed to the next question now. Now, who was the first president of Kenya? 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 Okay, who was the first president of Kenya? Oh, this one, Nell told us that he is coming from Kenya. So I believe this answer to him, it's not a big deal. Who was the first president of Kenya? Okay, yeah, it's correct. The correct answer is Jomo Kenyatta. Jomo Kenyatta. Now, Techno, you've got the previous question, that was the mind. So the mind keeps on becoming sharper the more you use it. That's why right now we are using our mind to answer some of these questions. And the more they're challenging to us, the more we get them. So that is what it means. Oh, Techno. By the way, which country are you, Techno? Because I see you've also got it. It's Mzee Jomo Kenyatta. Actually, Techno have given the correct pronunciation than even Nell. Nell just said Jomo Kenyatta. But Techno have written or added the word Mzee Jomo Kenyatta. So we'd like to know which country are you, Techno? Which country are you? Before now we proceed to the next question. To the next question. To the next question. Techno, which country? Which country? Which country? So as we wait for Techno to respond, we can move to the next. So, which war ended with the Treaty of Versailles Treaty? Which war ended with the Treaty of Versailles? Which war ended with the Treaty of Versailles? So this one was the first World War. The first World War. The first World War. So the first World War ended with the Treaty of Versailles. Now I can check there. I can see I have less than 6 minutes to go. Yeah, these 6 minutes can do something, man. These 6 minutes can change. It is not Jomo Kenyatta. It is Mzee Jomo Kenyatta. You should not see. You should not. I think you should not say Jomo Kenyatta because it is unrespectful. Nice one, correct. Nice one. Thank you, Techno, for highlighting something there. We've taken it all in a positive way. Okay. Which planet is known as the red planet? Which planet is known as the red planet? Which planet is known as the red planet? Oh, Techno is also in Kenya. Quite amazing. Which planet is also known as the red planet? Guys, make sure you subscribe to this channel. You can't leave this channel alone without subscribing. Which planet is known as the red planet? Response, guys. Which planet is known as the red planet? Which planet is known as the red planet? Okay, Mars. Nice one. Nell, you've got it right. Mars. Mars is known as the red planet. Oh, Techno is in Kajiado. Techno is in Kajiado. Nice one. How is Kenya? Kajiado? It's quite amazing, man. It's quite amazing. It's quite amazing. So the next question is this. Which ocean is the largest in the world? Which ocean is the largest in the world? Which ocean is the largest in the world? In the old world. Oh, World War One. This one, I think this one was the one that Techno has just responded. Is the question whereby I'd asked about the treaty that was also known as Versailles Treaty. So Versailles Treaty was done on during the First World War. So Techno is correct about that. So this question is saying, which ocean is the largest in the world? Which ocean is the largest in the world? Which ocean is that? The one that is largest in the world. Which ocean? Which ocean? Which ocean, man? Which ocean? Which ocean? Which ocean? Which ocean is the largest in the world? Indian Ocean. Good trial. Good trial. Good trial. Good trial, Nell. So unfortunately, Indian Ocean is not the largest in the world. Which other ocean is the largest in the world? Oh, Mars. Yeah. Is like Techno is a bit behind on our live stream. Check again, Techno. Which ocean is the largest in the world? Which ocean is the largest in the world? In the world, it is the largest ocean, man. Which ocean is this? Which ocean is the largest in the world? Which ocean? Oh, it's quite a tough one, man. But I got you. 10 seconds remaining so that now I can respond to that question. Which ocean is the largest in the world? In the world, which ocean is this? The ocean that is largest in the world. Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? Oh, the correct answer is Pacific Ocean. The Pacific Ocean is this ocean that is the largest in the world. So we are almost there. We are almost there. How many continents are there in the earth? How many continents are there in the earth? By there, I'm remaining with less than 1 minute 30 seconds. I'm remaining with less than 1 minute 30 seconds. Then now we shall call it a day. And from there, we shall have learned something. 7, nice one. And Nell got it right. We have 7 continents in the world. We have 7 continents in the world. We have by Techno. Techno is like he's leaving. So I'm also just about to leave because I'm remaining with, let's say, I was to stay here for 1 hour. Then I can see I'm remaining with less than 1 minute. Then we shall be done. So that's time to respond to ask around 2 questions. Then we shall be done. We shall call it a day. In which country were the Olympic Games first held? In which country were the Olympic Games first held? In which country were the Olympic Games first held? That might be our last question for today. In which place were the first Olympic Games held? First Olympic Games were held in which country? The first Olympic Games were held in which country? The first Olympic Games were held in. Techno is saying in Germany. Germany, good trial. You are almost there, Techno. Germany you are almost there. Germany, you are almost there. So the correct answer is Greece. Otherwise, I appreciate you all, those who were here. I appreciate you. I guess we stop there and we shall proceed from there. Maybe tomorrow, same time. Bye bye, guys, and make sure to subscribe to this amazing channel. See you, guys. See you.